Christian mission is produced before the
all right, thank you so much, Samba, for all those details. We are shifting focus now towards Thailand and Cambodia. Fresh fighting has erupted along the Thailand-Cambodia border, threatening to derail diplomatic efforts as Southeast Asian foreign ministers meet in Malaysia to resolve the deadly conflict between the two neighbors. The clashes early Monday come even as ASEAN works to revive a ceasefire first brokered in July by Malaysia and the United States. The conflict, which resumed on December 8th, has killed at least 40 people and displaced nearly 1 million civilians on both sides. Cambodia has accused Thailand of deploying F-16 fighter jets, dropping bombs in Ban Tay, Min Chai province, and firing what it describes as toxic gas. Thailand has reported exchanges of fire along its border areas, while its government is yet to officially comment on the renewed violence. As humanitarian concerns deepen, ASEAN representatives are holding their first face-to-face meeting since the fighting resumed, with satellite data and field observations expected to be presented. Malaysia, the current ASEAN chair, says the talks aim to de-escalate tensions and restore stability, even as both sides continue to trade blame over ceasefire violations. Joining us on the broadcast is my colleague Brian Thomas with more on this. Brian, ASEAN nations are meeting for the first time since the ceasefire violations, since the tensions have escalated again. Take us through the details of that meet.
Well, yes, clearly, as of now, the ASEAN nations have even stepped up now with these efforts to ensure the peace resolution between two nations, that is Thailand and Cambodia. Foreign ministers from ASEAN member states have convened a special meeting in Kuala Lumpur to address the sharply escalating border conflict between both Thailand and Cambodia. And this meeting again comes amid renewed fighting that has even killed dozens and displaced hundreds of thousands along the shared frontier since December 8. And despite earlier ceasefire efforts, also ASEAN leaders now are pushing for a peaceful settlement, urging both sides to de-escalate and pursue negotiations, and are also expected to review satellite data and conflict reports prepared by specialized regional teams. Not only that, Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim has also emphasized that the need for dialogue and respect for sovereignty, while ASEAN seeks to...
Brian, stay on with us. In fact, we have some more inputs on the story. The US State Department has welcomed the ASEAN summit that is taking place today. In a statement, the US State Department has said that the United States calls on Cambodia and Thailand to end hostilities and fully implement the Kuala Lumpur peace accords. In more news that is coming in, Thai Foreign Minister Sihasak Phuangketkeow has said that Thai and Cambodian officials will meet on Wednesday, and that Thailand has proposed that the meeting take place at the borderline in the Thai province of Chanthaburi. He also went on to add that the United States was not involved in these talks. Talking about the ceasefire, Phuangketkeow has said that Thailand wants a firm commitment and a detailed implementation plan on an initial truce, adding that the ceasefire will take time and it will get as much time as needed. In more news coming in, Thailand's foreign minister has provided more information about what can be expected on Wednesday at the presser. Phuangketkeow has said that the discussion will be held in the framework of the Joint Boundary Committee, which is already existing. The committee is a bilateral mechanism set up to survey, demarcate and negotiate the disputed land border between the two countries, especially where French-era maps and later agreements are unclear. Brian, when we are talking about this entire situation which has escalated, we have ministers coming to the fore, giving more information. We have the US also appreciating the ASEAN summit, and everyone is looking towards what that meeting will deliver.
Well, yes, the US has also formally urged Thailand and Cambodia to end hostilities and fully implement existing peace agreements. Even in a statement from the US State Department, Washington reiterated calls for both sides to cease fighting, withdraw heavy weapons, and even stop laying landmines itself. The US also welcomed ASEAN's effort to bring the parties back to negotiating tables. Even now, officials from both Thailand and Cambodia are scheduled to hold bilateral talks this Wednesday in an effort to de-escalate the border conflict and resume peace negotiations. This meeting will also follow international diplomatic outreach, and that comes as both sides face mounting pressure to address the humanitarian toll and halt cross-border hostilities itself. Even the Foreign Minister Sihasak Phuangketkeow and his Cambodian counterpart are expected to focus on confidence-building measures and also practical steps towards stabilizing the situation on ground.
Brian, stay on with us. In fact, we have some more inputs on this story. Thailand's National Security Council Secretary General Chanthaburi has acknowledged international efforts at the ASEAN meeting in Kuala Lumpur, but insisted that the process should be bilateral between Thailand and Cambodia. The ASEAN meeting taking place in Malaysia is focused on the conflict between Thailand and Cambodia and preserving peace in the bloc. So, Brian, we have Thailand's National Security Council Secretary General in fact saying that this should be a bilateral process, and Thailand and Cambodia should in fact be involved in resolving this issue.
Well, yes, as of now, Thailand's national security has clearly stated that there would be bilateral talks to the effort to de-escalate the border conflict. And again, like I mentioned itself, both the Thai foreign minister and even his Cambodian counterpart are expected to focus on confidence-building measures and even practical steps towards stabilizing the situation on the ground. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Brian, for all those updates.